Advocating health in schools is a very important thing to basically keep kids safe and keep kids on the right track towards a long and healthy life. In this speech, I'm going through South Carolina's health mandates and how they are integrated into the school system of South Carolina. And today, more than ever, health education is an integral part of the school system. The state of South Carolina has been advocating health programs for students since 1988. And in Beaufort County, that is the second fastest growing county in South Carolina and has programs in place to follow the state guidelines mandating health education. And there are many legislative requirements that were established in South Carolina to mandate health education. In this quote, the South Carolina legislature voted the Comprehensive Health Education Program, also known as the Comprehensive Health Education Act, into law in 1988. This was addressing the crucial need for the direct and active involvement of the state's public schools in the health and well-being of their students. The Comprehensive Health Education Act defines comprehensive health education as health education in a school setting that is planned and carried out with the purpose of maintaining, reinforcing, or enhancing health-related skills and health attitudes and practices of the youth that are good for their health and that promote wellness, health maintenance, and disease prevention. And all of these are big because in schools you want to have a healthy environment for these students to learn and go about their daily lives within sports and whatever else they choose to do. And this also includes age-appropriate sequential instruction in health, either as a part of existing courses or special courses they take online. And then a part of this program is the hours of instruction are mandatory. Kindergarten through 6th grade must receive 75 minutes per week and a total of 45 hours per year. And middle schoolers need to achieve 250 minutes per week and a total of 37.5 hours a year. High school is more of a focus on comprehensive health, which is 750 minutes on pregnancy prevention and reproductive health. Mandatory requirements for health education ensure that students receive the necessary tools to make good health decisions for their present and future lives. Beaufort County School District is a school district in South Carolina that has 16 elementary schools, 6 middle schools, and 6 high schools, as well as a few childhood programs and other arts programs. Their childhood programs focus more on childhood health, including body development, nutrition, exercise, and all-around child health. The middle school programs also focus on nutrition and exercise and the children's health to make sure that they build a foundation that they can take through the rest of their lives with. In high school, they have 3 health science programs, which include anatomy, physiology, disease studies, and health occupations. They also have a strong focus on family, community health, and as well as personal health and wellness. These all have different ideas and focuses for each different age group, and it will help each age growing up until they hit high school and then go into college, and hopefully they will have a foundation within that they can take through the rest of their lives. The benefits of mandatory health programs in school are boundless. Many children do not receive the quality health education at home, and school is their only option. And another quote is, "School-based health education helps adolescents acquire functional health knowledge and strengthens attitudes, beliefs, and practice skills needed to maintain healthy behaviors throughout their lives." And that quote is from the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention in South Carolina. And then health programs include information on the benefits of exercise and nutrition too, so these children can see what the benefits are when they actually are doing these things right. Lifestyle changes made to be necessary to address childhood obesity, and encouragement for children to be more active and get into sports or get into things that they enjoy and get outside for a little bit. Children and the youth also need to be aware of injury prevention and ways to understand disease. This group was greatly impacted by COVID-19, and if you would have told me that in my lifetime, the whole world would shut down due to a virus, I wouldn't have believed you. And a lot of these kids in this generation now have lived through this, and their lives were greatly affected by maybe homeschooling, lack of socialization, which also will lead to depression, anxiety, all these other mental illnesses that will pretty much stick with them through the rest of their lives, which also leads to the need for mental health awareness. And more kids struggle with mental health issues than ever before. They need to understand they're not alone. There are tools and many different things to help them overcome things like guidance counselors. Many kids turn to drugs, substance abuse, peer pressure, or other mental health issues that you need awareness. And through these health programs, you can have people there helping you get away from these drugs, alcohol, and pretty much help them make better choices moving forward, and even preventing them from taking these in the first place. Sexual health is also vital to these students, and many families are uncomfortable talking about it. Students then have no one to turn to and nowhere to get the facts right. And a quote here is, increasing the number of schools that provide health education on key health risks facing youth, including HIV, STDs, and unintended pregnancy, is a critical health objective for improving our nation's health. Also from the Center of Disease Control and Prevention in South Carolina. These students need to be aware of the changes in their own body, and they're going to start feeling attraction to other sexes or the same sex, and they need to realize that unprotected sex can lead to disease and unwanted pregnancy. This will also give them options on abstinence to protect their own bodies, but also their innocence. Youth are exposed to way too much sexuality on social media platforms nowadays, and they are more informed on the education, which will then lead them to make better choices. And in Beaufort, South Carolina, they have a good handle on the needs for their students within balancing curriculum and mandatory hours required by the state health programs. And if this continues around the country, students will be set up to make the best choices for themselves and their bodies. Awareness is key, and health education provides the necessary resources. And in South Carolina right now, Beaufort County is doing the best they can, and other schools around the nation need to follow them.